this morning. That's
Yes,
right.
undiluted briefs. It's what we usually dish out. So you don't tamper with it.
That's all.
You don't tamper with it. Just as it is,
As it is.
live and direct, without actually taking sides. So the right promises to be quite exciting, and to me, it's been a lovely week before now.
Yeah.
Because quite a lot transpired over the week and over the weekend.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
over the week, Delta State just concluded the 8th National Youth Game.
Yes.
That kept Asaba at Gog for 10 days. Sporting excellence, where raw talents, were discovered, and the beauty of it all, back to back. Delta State came out tops, with about 111 medals, and Lagos was closely followed, Bayelsa in that order. And you needed to be there. You needed to see children.
Children.
Of about, 7 years.
Gymnastics. If you see the
Yeah.
children doing
They
gymnastics,
were flexible.
swimming,
Yes.
and they
were
won
there.
46 gold.
Yes. You also had those who were playing chess, and all of that. Those younger ones did not partake
In chess, no.
in competitions like athletics, high jump, relays, and all of that.
Yeah. They have their field.
Yeah, they had their field.
And the Honorable Minister of Sports Development, Senator John Owa Eno, he was there to represent the president. Yes, he was there to represent. That's to say, wow, if I'm sure Mr. President was quite busy, he would have been there himself. For him sending someone
Mr.
to...
President was in the country.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. He was quite busy.
Yes,
So that's right.
And,
So it's...
the Minister for Youth Development, Senator, just came in from the Paralympic sports, where Nigeria also did so well as well.
Well, yeah.
So immediately came in. Asaba was his first port of call, doing all of that. So from the pictures you see now, the closing ceremony was quite...
it was a beautiful sight to behold.
Exciting, and kudos to
You actually, if you weren't there, you missed. You really missed. Look at the beautiful sights.
Really lovely, really lovely.
Yeah, so Team Delta emerged champion for the 8th consecutive time with a total of 111 medals,
Yes.
46 gold, 31 silver, and 34 bronze. And then while Lagos and Edo States came second and third with a total of 65 and 59 medals respectively. Wow. And so while presenting Mr. President's speech during the closing ceremony, the minister stated that the National Youth Games has been a valuable platform to discover young talents that would represent Nigeria in various sports in the future. And then, represented by the Director, Grassroots Sports Department, Mr. Patrick Okeke, the minister also observed that the tournament has been successful in achieving its purpose, as it has inspired a new era of resilience and dedication in the young athletes in their zeal to take the lead in Nigerian sports. And it is also important to emphasize that the National Youth Games has been successful in achieving its purpose. Yes, the game has been a valuable platform to discover young talents. So Senator Eno expressed delight over the remarkable talent displayed by the young athletes during the games and commended their high level of discipline and sportsmanship, stressing that Nigerian sports is... Now I love sports. Just encourage that child. You see these children, they are very happy.
Very
when
happy,
you come out like
excited.
this, so excited. It gives you life. It makes you... I don't know, there's this joy, when you do such things. Like when I was still in secondary school, I do run for my school. Yeah, I represent my school in relays, like also in what's 100 meters, yes, and also relays. It was really fun. When you go out there, you meet people, and especially when you emerge the winner, that's joy in you. Like you beat this person, you beat this, you start raising your shoulder. It's really fun, and I'm so glad that Team Delta won again for the 8th time. It's beautiful.
It was pretty, a show of talent.
Sure.
From what we seen there, you could see the children excited, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yes.
Up to about 15, under 15. It's just now that the minister is saying that yes, they need to increase the age, so that they could get to under 17. But then it was exciting.
Yes, a total of 450 talented athletes from 36 states of the Federation and also the Capital Territory, Abuja, were identified in this edition of the National Youth Game. And so while commending the Delta State government for its magnanimity and dedication in ensuring a successful hosting of the Games, he also applauded, as the minister also applauded the governments of the participating states for sponsoring their contingents to the event and charged them to come up with a talent hunt plan to ensure that the newly discovered talents are nurtured against the future. You need to nurture them. Just like plants, you water them, you nurture them for them to grow and blossom. So now that these young talents have been discovered, we need to nurture them so that in the future they will become our pride.
Yes, that's actually, that was my takeaway, because you see, sports, it's big business, outside the shores of Nigeria. So what I expected, moving forward, is that one, Nigeria as a country should have an assemblage, more like an academy.
Yes.
Where you could just send these children
like
to.
Sports academy.
Sports academy.
Yes.
Where you send them to and, expose them to international competition.
Yeah, that's true.
And once they do this, Nigeria is a country to beat. Growing up, I've experienced the likes of the Olakade brothers, the Ezenwa brothers, doing the 100 by 400 relay, 100 by 100, and the 100 meters dash. The Chioma ones and all of that. They made us proud. Even if it is that 100 meters, 4 by 100, 4 by 100, 200 meters, 800 meters, 400 meters, dash. It was a spectacle.
Yes.
When you see the likes of Carly, you see the likes of Usain Bolt. You always want to wish, these are Americans, these are Jamaicans.
Yeah.
I wish that Nigeria, your own country, actually also celebrated athletes.
Yeah. And so, states were urged, the minister urged states to key into the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's renewed hope agenda. This is part of his renewed hope agenda to leverage into the socio-economic potentials of sports in the development of the various states. And the National Youth Games, he said, not only promotes peace and unity, but also foster economic prosperity for the host states. It brings states together.
Yes. And the place was a bomb.
That was a bomb, yeah.
Because when you look around even the environment of the stadium, it was 10 days of Asaba 2024. It was 10 days of a lot of economic boom. Because it was more like a sightseeing, a fun fair, because people who came to sell their brands, products, and all of that.
The whole place was filled.
They were on ground.
Like marketplace.
So people who brought in their goods from Lagos, people who brought in their goods from Kano, people who brought in their goods from Kaduna, they were all
so
there.
many places.
It was an assemblage, of economy.
Yeah.
Our pump price,
Yeah, that's true. So many places.
Yeah, because you never need to go to Lagos again to pick a few things. You never needed to go to Onitsha. You never needed to go to Kano and all of that. Because it was one Nigeria.
Yes, everything was just brought to one position.
Yes.
So all you have to do is just to go there. Very easily accessible. Just go there, pick whatever you want. And
This
so our governor
is one festival that to me keeps Asaba alive.
Alive, yes.
once in a year.
Gives it a new name and in fact, a clean name.
Yes, yes, yes. Because if you needed to go through that sport.
No, I did.
Quite, those who were serving food,
Yes.
serving food, clothes, electronics, and all of that.
And so we also got our congratulatory message from our governor of Delta State, that's right, Honorable Sheriff Oboriwori. He congratulated the young athletes for their display of raw talents, resilience, and sportsmanship all through the games. And he also said that the tournament has once again demonstrated the power of sports to unite and promote our rich cultural heritage. And then he called on states to continue to nurture and invest in grassroots sports to be able to create opportunities for the young ones. Exactly what Tano just said, if there can be a sports academy so that these young talents will go there where they will be able to, where they will be nurtured, raised, and then they will become the pride of our future. So let's support sports. It's a good thing.
Yeah, sport is good. It's a complete psychomotor.
Even exercise-wise, it helps you keep fit.
Because they tell you, go to the medicals, they tell you do exercise. So there's nothing wrong, for parents to do the little best that they can to encourage their children, because it's a complete psychomotor of human. It's not just education.
No, it's not just education.
Go to church and stuff, but no. Partake, in sports.
Yeah, that's true.
It will help you.
And apart from that, for the hospitality industry, it's also a gain for them. Sports festival is a gain for them, because when people came, the whole town was flooded. Hotels were fully booked. Guest houses were fully booked. Apartments were fully booked.
Yeah.
People stayed there for the whole period. That's a plus. That's a gain for the hospitality industry. Imagine a hotel that nobody even goes to. There's one hotel I know that is just beside the stadium there. It was fully booked. It was even booked ahead before the dates for the sport. So many hotels, I would say, they cashed out that period. Hotels that have been abandoned.
Yes.
I'm sure when they heard that the sports festival was fast approaching, they quickly fixed their hotels so that. But no matter how the place looked like, people still patronized them.
Yes, people still.
So that's a plus for them.
You have different calibers of people.
Yeah, it's a plus for them. Yes.
For example, those people who sell wares, they needed not to go to 5-star hotel. They would just stay by the car. So they book for 10 nights.
Yeah.
Because they won't sleep at the stadium.
That's correct.
Even up to 2-3 of them, you say, okay, let's stay in a room.
That's correct.
But what kept the city busy was, the sporting facilities.
Yes.
Which to me is a plus, because I like sports so much. Even if I don't talk sport, I like sports.
I love sports too. All right, so that's it on the Delta Team Delta. And kudos to Deltans. Yes, we did it again, and we'll continue doing it. Let's not relent.
No, we'll do it again, back to back.
Yeah. All right, so moving straight to our national celebration today, we have the National Family Day. We have Education Technology Day. We have Energize Day. That's forget your troubles and ease into the tranquil spirit of the autumn season. And we have International Day of Sign Languages. International Day of Sign Languages. We also have the National Apple Cider Vinegar Day. We also have the National Baker Day. We have National Dogs in Politics Day. I wonder how that's going to look like. We also have the National Field Marketers Day. We have Redhead Appreciation Day, Restless Legs Awareness Day, Seed Gathering Season, and we have the Teal Talk Day. So those are the celebrations we have. And so we're going to begin with the first one, which is the National Family Day. How often do you take your family out? Yes. How often do you hang out with your family? Do you spend quality time with your family? Now, National Family Day celebration on September 23rd puts the spotlight on the people that makes our lives meaningful. And who are these people? They are our families. Our families are our friends. They are the people that can give us a shoulder whenever we want to cry, a shoulder to lean on. They are our backbone. Family is important. Family is everything. Now, family come in many forms and sizes and under different circumstances, but what they all share is unconditional love. That's what family shares. They share unconditional love. They share support for those growing on the same family tree. And now, from nuclear family, okay, from nuclear family units to extended family or extended clans, families can drive us crazy and also make life worth living. Yes. Take some time today to appreciate the special folks in your life. Give them a call, take them out to lunch, or send them a note to let them know you're thinking of them. And so this goes out to my family, wherever you are. I love you. I'm thinking about you every day, especially my daddy. I'm daddy's girl. I'm thinking about you every day. I love you with all my heart, and I celebrate you today. So you take our time and celebrate your family wherever they are. Give them a call. If you cannot give them a call, you can write them a message. Let them know that you're thinking about them. So happy family day today, and don't forget to take your family out. I know it's a Monday, but when you return from work in the cool evening, you can have a drink, just sit at the balcony of your house. You mustn't go out, and chat, catch up on old times. It's very important.
Okay, that's a good one. Family day, beautiful. There was one you said last week. It's all about going out, take your wife out appreciation day.
That's appreciation day. That's
Yes,
appreciation
all
day.
all
Wife
those-
appreciation
all
day.
those puppies.
That's
the
why
World
it's a-
Family Day. I think you see that's the beauty about World Day celebration.
Yeah.
But the problem we have is that we don't mark them so much.
Yes. Or
we don't
carried
mark
away
them.
with
Yeah, we're so carried
things
away
around.
with the euphoria of
The economy.
work schedule, and possibly the economy.
Yeah. The
Because
economy is actually.
a situation where you used to do 3 square meters and now you are doing 2 square meters,
Mm.
you won't even remember the whole family day.
Mm.
It will just come like any other day, and you just pray over it and lead on. And so, okay, next year will be better. Hopefully, I'm believing that it will really get better.
Yeah, sure.
So it's all about just marking the day.
Yeah. All right, our next celebration is the Education Technology Day. Education Technology Day. And this day is celebrated on September 23. Now, Education Technology Day takes place on September 23 every year. It celebrates and appreciates the technology that helps students to learn better and teachers to teach better. It also celebrates the professionals who support the use of this technology and make sophisticated learning happen through technology. Did you know that students who use devices for study achieve better? Yes. In the US, students with more than 60 minutes per week of device use achieved higher academic results. So let's learn about the history of educational technology and the benefits it brings to the learning process. Interested in pursuing a technology-related degree, or maybe you want to become a teacher? Whichever path you choose, there are plenty of technology scholarships and education scholarships to help cover your tuition. And so talking about technology, yes, the brain behind so many things. Now, I came across this man, Innocent's motor. Now has is it charging? He has a motor that you charge it up, and then you can use it for hours. When I saw it, I was really glad. That's technology. Somebody just thought about it. Somebody thought about technology, using that to help people instead of the usage of fuel and diesel. You just thought about it. Okay, let me use this other means. That is fast technology.
Even what the federal government is also doing recently, the CNG vehicles.
Yeah, the CNG
using
vehicles.
gas. Using gas. Even gas has also has also been experimented for to generate power, electricity. I know if you organizations, houses that use gas, to power, the electricity and all of that. That is why you see when you see modern day technology, it is an evolving world. That God just keeps giving that intuition and knowledge by way of research, to modern day technologies who now come out and churn out devices, so that life becomes very
easy. That's true. All right. Quickly, our next celebration is the International Day of Sign Languages. International Day of Sign Languages is celebrated on September 23 by the United Nations. Now, the International Day of Sign Language is commemorated on this day since the World Federation of the Deaf, WFD, was founded on this day in 1951 as a result of efforts by the WFD in 2017. Now, did you know that there are around 72 million deaf individuals in the world? The World Federation of the Deaf provided this data. And now, over 300 distinct sign languages are used by these people together. Many people are unaware that sign languages are natural languages in their own right. Now, they should be accorded just as much credit and significance as spoken language, despite their structural differences. And in addition, there is an international sign language. Deaf individuals utilize this when mingling, traveling, and attending international meetings. So we celebrate them today. They are humans like you and I. They aren't less human than you and I. So let's celebrate them, acknowledge them. Sometimes it's even good to understand sign languages, because you might be in a gathering and you want to speak to somebody, you don't want every other person there to know. You use sign. Like, I remember when we were growing up, my mom used to use her eyes to talk to us. When a visitor comes to the house or wants to offer you something, you just look at your mom with one eye. We call it corner eye. And mom will give you one sign like this, cut eye for you. That's to say, don't collect. Or that's to say, leave here. We always understand that sign, But before we got to understand that sign, we collected some trashes. I've been using my eye to talk to you, can't you? So from that day, we always listen to my mom through the eyes. So sign language is very, very important. And when you're mingling with the deaf, learn to use your hand or learn to use any part of your body to give the sign, so they will understand, because they are just like you and I.
Yes, moving forward to that conversation, just last week, the National Association of the Deaf,
yes,
celebrated their week, and it was quite exciting, even though they did not get the kind of coverage that ordinarily should be given to them, but they made their presence felt. That this was their week, and they had fun. Actually, you get to see them, handsome boys, beautiful women,
yes,
children. It was quite exciting. And one thing that I keep appreciating in this evolving world now is that the sign language has come to stay.
Yeah, sure.
You
sure.
understand?
Sure.
The sign language has come to stay.
Yeah.
And that is why you notice that at very big events, right? There's always a sign interpreter, who responds from what whoever the guest lecturer or whoever a presenter is saying to the audience. You understand? You now see them becoming very prominent at events, and that's what makes it have value, because there are some people who, yes, by their status they are rich and everything, but they also need to be informed by way of information. So you see, the sign language is gradually coming into the Nigerian space.
That's true.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Like yesterday, when the Edo result was being when the
Announced.
was being announced. There was a sign. There was somebody that was interpreting, through sign. You know, the guy was conspicuous because he was standing in front of the man in charge, the commissioner, who was calling out the results.
Yeah.
He was there, and and I've also seen them like that.
Even in
major events.
Major event, yes.
So
presidential speech.
Yeah.
I've seen them.
So it's important that their services should always be
Acknowledged, yeah.
engaged.
Okay. Yeah.
Engage somebody who can interpret.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's also a clear call to the churches.
Yeah.
Churches should, as a matter of urgency,
yes,
also introduce.
That's true.
It's not just all about to pay your tithe and come and do covenant. No.
Covenant seed.
Come and pay. No. You should also
Sandro.
have somebody, who should interpret. The sign language
Yes.
to those who don't hear.
I've really not seen any church that does that.
No.
It's rare.
I actually have not seen.
I've not seen, yeah.
But I've attended events where
Yeah.
secular events.
Yes, events. They
where
do it a lot.
signed interpreters,
Yes.
are invited. The visually impaired doesn't need any form of because he or she hears. But the person who does not hear, it's more prone to lacking information.
Yeah.
So it's important that it should be brought into our day-to-day routine, by making sure that there's always a sign. Like in our studio now, I was supposed to have one sign person which we see that every year.
That's true. Okay, we'll get to that. All right, so another celebration is the National AFM Day. And now you begin to ask, what is AFM? National AFM Day is observed on September 23 and is dedicated to raising awareness about acute flaccid myelitis. What is myelitis? Myelitis is a serious condition of the spinal cord, including symptoms like the rapid onset of arm or leg weakness and decreased flexes, difficulty moving the eyes, speaking, and sometimes swallowing. And now, on certain occasions, patients may experience numbness or pain. Complications resulting from AFM could include trouble breathing. As of 2018, the cause of most AFM cases was still unknown and unclear, but more than 90% of recent cases have developed after a mild virus, such as from enteroviruses. So please, if you have any symptom like that, thank God for this awareness. Today is the awareness. I wish our medical doctors would see this and bring to the doorstep of people that there is actually a sickness called AFM, and people should be aware of it. Not every symptom is malaria, not every symptom is cold or typhoid. It could be something else. So if you get any symptom like this, numbness of the hand, weakness of the body, you breathe heavily and stuff, please go see a doctor so you can be checked, because there haven't been any cases, or there haven't been any reason why this sickness, or what is actually contributing to this kind of illness. There haven't been any research have been done, but they still haven't found out why this illness. So please, it's better you get treated than it gets to another level. So today, as we bring the awareness to you about AFM, do well to check yourself or go to a doctor when you get these symptoms. Stay healthy.
Yes, that's it. Stay healthy and be strong for yourself and also for your family.
Yeah.
So away from that, you still have a day? There's still an international day.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
I wanted us to go into
The
before we take
papers.
a break.
Okay.
Into the Edo election.
Yeah, we're going to go there. All right, so another celebration is the National Apple Cider Vinegar Day. Apple cider vinegar might be bitter to swallow, but here are some facts to help the medicine go down. You know, apple cider is very good, especially when you want to trim down, you want to lose fat. you want to lose belly fat or excess cholesterol in the body, it is very, very good. Apple cider is very, very good. Now, Apple Cider Vinegar Day takes place every year on September 23, and this year it falls on a Monday. Yeah, that's today. Now, it might sound odd for there to be a national holiday for apple cider vinegar. It might sound odd, but you wouldn't be wrong if thinking that it is indeed odd. But however, apple cider vinegar has a multitude of uses, ranging from being a weight loss aid, decreasing blood sugar, to even cleaning stubborn stains on pots and pan. This liquid is a bit of a miracle substance and is often a product that people keep in the back of their cupboards, waiting for the fateful day when they inevitably need a spoon or two of it. Apple cider is very, very important. Now, you've seen what it does. It helps in weight loss, it decreases blood sugar, and also in your kitchen you can use it to clean your pots and your pan, those dirty, stubborn stain, black stain from your gas that refuse to leave. Use a drop of apple cider vinegar and get it clean. So go out there. I know it's quite expensive, but you can afford the small bottle. If you know the importance and you really want to go down on your weight, go get apple cider vinegar. It's good. So I'll drop that on national celebration. We'll have a whole lot, but because of what we have today, I'll have to drop that on national celebration.
Apple cider.
Yes, apple cider vinegar.
Very
They have the
bitter.
big bottle and the small bottle.
Just like you did say, it's basically for those who are on the plump side, bump plus.
Bump plus,
that
yes.
Need to trim down.
Yeah, that's true. To trim down.
And it's also
Trim.
good for your household utensils too.
Yes.
So it comes and serves you in dual capacity.
Mm.
So as the world celebrates Apple Cider Day, you can go get one. It's everywhere in supermarkets and malls. And although they are not cheap though.
No, they are not cheap.
They are not cheap.
They are not cheap because as at the last time I got that stuff, the small bottle was 8,000, while the big bottle was 12,000. But now that the economy has skyrocketed, I don't have an idea how much it's going to be now.
If we can go for 1,250 now, then Apple Cider then would go higher than that.
Yeah. Okay, so moving to Edo.
Edo decides.
Edo decides. Okay.
It's trending now because
Yes.
as of off-season elections are usually elections that are directed to particular states. Off-season elections, and Edo decides. And yesterday, I don't know the word to use now, but the Almighty fell. The Almighty fell.
And who is the Almighty?
The mighty fell.
And who is the mighty?
Yeah,
please tell us.
The party that was there. No, because you know what it takes, for you to be at the head of affairs.
For years.
And all of a sudden, your opponent comes.
Power is taken away from you.
Taken away from you. It's terrible. It's terrible. Because it shows you didn't do your job so well.
No, even if they did, one thing with election, you never can tell. At the end bit, you never can tell what will happen. So I'm sure they must have done their homework, done their assignments, their underground work and stuff. But the end always tells.
Yeah, because quite a lot went on for that election. Quite a lot, really went on for that election, in the sense that the Almighty really fell. To ask me, because they
Call the party for us. Why are you calling Almighty? Almighty.
They prepared so well. The campaigns were vigorous. At a point in my house, the Olumide Agbata Spinal song was everywhere. Olumide was everywhere. From 10 o'clock, you must see Olumide. If it's not on channel, it's on the IT. It's not there, it's on the rise, you know. And he should bumper to bumper. I said, God, well, I am not a political, but then, at the end of it all, what surprised me most, what surprised me most was that the ruling party
Yes.
in Edo State, Edo State is into 3 senatorial districts, right? The North, the Central, and
So.
yeah. The ruling party won 2 of the local governments out of the 3. While the party that won the gubernatorial election won 1. And yet, after winning that one
Senatorial district
emerged
as the winner.
as the winner. And to me, it's still a mirage.
It's a mystery.
To me, it still is. Although, but when I studied the figures, I know it was it was a fight of the survivor. Because just like the way President Bola Tinubu won Port Harcourt, if you can win Port Harcourt, Rivers State, you can win any election in Nigeria.
Okay.
Because they give you what you call a Gogonogo vote.
Which one is a Gogonogo vote?
That is
massive vote.
That is, they will give it to you like this. Wow.
They'll pump it in.
They pump it in. You understand?
I do.
You see, from the disparity of the one senatorial district as compared to the 2 senatorial districts, Edo North came out overwhelmingly. And that was how that young man there survived and came out.
Okay.
Obaseki was overwhelmed. I think he did not believe. If he had done his own calculations properly, probably he would have been able to match them one-on-one. And forgetting also that he took him from the APC to PDP. So, when I know what you know, it becomes the clash of the titans. Probably for another day's discourse.
Yeah.
But then it's been done.
It's been done and dusted.
And
I'm sure some persons will want to go to court because I've never seen any election that will happen peacefully and there won't be any court case. Court case will surely arrive.
Dr. Obaseki came out in his broadcast yesterday, said, well, the people of Edo State, they know what to do. But you see, Obaseki had a lot of things going wrong for him, which was an error towards the twilight of his administration. For him to have lost the person of Philip Shaibu. Philip Shaibu is a one man. Only Philip Shaibu is enough to demoralize
any party
outside the political space.
Is concerned.
Because one is a grassroots guy, very unassuming, he's a comrade, so he's not the tie-wearing politician. I never saw him on time one day. He's always dressed like a comrade. He's like his father, Oshomola.
Yeah.
Even when he had to leave Oshomola at a point, he came back to him. And we came to play another major
role again.
Because
in fact, the election was just something. It was something else. Before it took place, it's been from one talk to another, one tussle to another, and some persons were even saying, oh, they're going to move the election. But lo and behold, it wasn't moved. It was done, and everybody has relaxed.
It's a very dangerous place. Delta is very quiet now.
No, of course, Delta is peaceful.
Delta is relatively peaceful. Edo State, they will kick themselves. They will use anything to make sure they smash you out of the way. You understand? But Delta very peaceful. You will not hear, because it's a one-party state. You will never, and it will never be. You never heard of cross-carpeting today I'm in PDP, tomorrow I'm in APC. next week I'm that guy. No, it's been PDP
All the way.
PDP all the way, and that is how
The other party is silence.
you understand. Just like what you have in international, if you are not a Democrat, if you are a Republican.
You're
You are
Republican.
not a Republican. You hardly hear them move from I'm a Republican then and I'm no, no.
It's rare.
You stay where you are and
Believe-
have your ground rooted. You know, to the core.
That's to tell you that what people are actually clamoring for is not the betterment of the citizens, it is the betterment of their pocket. Because for you to move from one party to another, what are you looking for in the other party that you cannot do in that party where you are? You know, make a statement in that party where you are, build it. If you think the party is not strong enough, then build it, grow it, let it be strong, make it stand firm, instead of moving to the other party where someone has already built. You know, what exactly are you looking for jumping from one party to another? It is what will come into your pocket. That's what you're looking for. Because if you're not thinking of what you're going to gain, if you're thinking of how you're going to better the society, you will not move. You will stay there and make sure that that party works. So that's one thing I see about jumping from one party to another. And if you watch, it really does not go well with them. Because by the time you move, those people will suspect, okay, if we don't win, this person will go back to the other party. And they will not take you serious. But if you have been in a party, under the rain, under the sun, through thick and thin, when positions like this come out, the leaders will say, okay, yeah, we can trust this person. This person has been with us from, time immemorial. We can trust this person. And then they give you that position. And we know you can handle it.
Yeah. And that was what that was what nailed that man. Because if the people say you are not doing well, then you are not doing well.
You're not doing well.
Look how
They are seeing.
Look how I put our body. Ambode ruled for 4 years and left. Obaseki would have jolly well ruled for 4 years, but he insisted that he was going to do a second term. And once he knew that he wasn't going to get the ticket for a second term, he moved to PDP, thinking that that is where he will find Eldorado.
And shot himself in the leg.
But the big one. Then went into a war with his deputy. He would have allowed your deputy. If Shaibu, right, had gone out here, if Obaseki had given Shaibu all the backing, right, Shaibu PDP would have won. But he did not. He pitched him, and the man went to court, got the litigation, came back, but still, okay, now who laughs last now?
Yeah.
Shaibu said, full hand. Do you know the meaning of a full hand?
No, I don't.
It is finished.
Oh, really? Okay.
All right, that's it on trending issues this morning. We'll take a break and then we'll come back. We'll look at what the papers are saying. We'll have all the time, but except that we'll hold on for our interview corner this morning. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Let's go! No. Let's go. If we continue like this now, where we go head? Bros, calm down. I know say, it be like say all of us the best now. But more will not say, any damage where we dey cause now, not to our own state. And when we talk about our own state, we dey talk about ourselves, about our family, our fathers and mothers, our wives, brothers and sisters, even our children. If we use our own hands scatter what we get as our own, now where we go call our own again?
Na truth he talk. After all, Governor Sheriff, he don't promise say go do more for Deltans. Now wetin make us come dey fight now?
When see our guy dey talk so, it makes sense.
You see now. No be lie. We need peace today so that we go fit experience the more agenda. Meaningful development for all. But where there is no peace, there cannot be prosperity now. Who they fight, they prosper. No need for the fight. Now peace and unity. Now we want.
It takes peace to experience more. Together in peace and unity, we will experience the more agenda. Brought to you by Delta State Ministry of Information. Efe, you see, maintaining peace and security in Delta State remains a priority for the Governor Sheriff Oberewori-led administration.
It's clear for everyone to see that the Governor Sheriff-led administration is focused on promoting the well-being of all Deltans. Did you know that the Delta State Contributory Health Insurance Scheme currently caters to over 1,995,816 enrollees?
My God, no wonder Dr. Ifeanyi Oswaza is said that Governor Sheriff is staying committed to delivering the more agenda to Deltans.
Yes, you can say that again. Are you aware that Governor Sheriff Oberewori's administration has also taken significant steps to ease land acquisition as a strategy to mitigate Nigerians' housing deficits?
Governor Sheriff, very impressive. He's not just focusing on one area, maybe just health or peace and security. Is making sure that all areas experience the more agenda. Even when the Osun State Governor, Senator Ademola Adeleke, inaugurated the completed Okpanami-Busa bypass, he said he was particularly impressed with the performances of Governor Oberewori in 1 year of his administration.
Of course, it is clear now that the Governor Sheriff infrastructural development is creating an enabling environment for businesses to thrive. I heard of a lady by the name Doris Uzo who relocated her business to the bypass area, and she's doing very well.
Talking about the bypass, Governor Sheriff did a very good one there. The 5.3 kilometer road.
And 10.6 kilometer length of drain.
Yes. Coming from Warri now, I didn't need to drive through those distance Coca area. I just took this shortcut, you know.
Hey, you don't want to burn your friend now. I know you. You get money, but you don't want to spend that.
Governor Sheriff don't do road. Make I still waste. Not be your fault. Now Sheriff will do road for you. You don't see how now.
Governor Sheriff putting smiles on the faces of Deltans.
So we are very happy because our government is working so hard.
You Sheriff in town. You do very, very well in Delta State.
Brought to you by Delta State Ministry of Information.
It's hot. It's something new. It's Event 360. Are you a minister of the gospel, a co-proprietor, a producer, corporate body, a financial institution, small and medium enterprise, NGO, or are you interested in owning a business of your own and running it successfully? Then join us on Event 360 every Sunday at 7 p.m. on Delta Television, channels 25, 41, and Star Times on channel 115. Event 360 is designed to showcase your social events as well as to advertising goods, services, and ideas from Monday to Friday, with presentation on Sunday at 7 p.m. For sponsorship, event coverage, and participation, please call Tony on 0803 406 4079, 0806 974 8133. Event 360, our platform for all-round participation. Join us.
My people, una know say to chop plenty fruit and vegetable every time dey help person live long. You no go fit see anything when they give good nutrition when boku pass fruit and vegetable. Fruits and vegetables get plenty vitamins like vitamin A, B, C, and E, and other minerals like magnesium, zinc, phosphorus, potassium, and folic acid. You see, food when contain vegetables and fruit, they help lower blood pressure, reduce the risk of heart disease and stroke, prevent some kind cancer, help lower cholesterol level and blood pressure, remove yamayama from your system, protect you from digestion wahala and high problem, come make your skin dey shine muke muke. E good to eat fruits and vegetable every day. And if you even get blender, you fit blend different fruit when you like together to make sweet drink when oyibo dey call smoothie. Now the Delta State Committee of Food and Nutrition and Delta State Ministry of Information now bring una this message.
That first news, that first kick, that first cry, and those first moments put baby to mother's breast right away. That first yellowish milk, colostrum, has the nutrients baby needs to grow healthy, strong, and sharp. Ask your health worker to put your baby to the breast within the first hour.
Start strong. Zero water exclusive breastfeeding for better future.
This message is from the Delta State Committee on Food and Nutrition and the Delta State Ministry of Information.
Can hear me. All right, a very good morning to you. And in case you're just joining us, it's Monday's edition, and we are being joined live by Mr. Emeka Ibuagu. Very good morning to you, sir. Okay, I think. Hello? Can you hear me now? Hello. Okay, a very good morning to you. So how are you today?
good morning.
All right, that call is not.
Governor Sheriff, they give us more better things for Delta.
That's why you're so the truth.
Na truth oh, this Ugeli why they stay so. Yes. Governor Sheriff, they do roads.
That's why, yeah.
He not only they do roads so, they also they do drainages to make sure say the roads where we go they get for Delta, not go poor. Me and you know say Governor Sheriff, they ready to give Deltas the best.
Yes. He talking now before he enter power.
As me and you they talk so, Adagrasa road on Adagrasa now, where you take they go they meet that girl.
Which one?
That girl will say she not go fit marry you.
Okay.
Governor Sheriff don't rehabilitate Adagrasa road. Yes so.
Okay, let me know.
It's just about 1 year where Governor Sheriff enter power, so him don't start and complete different projects. Some of them he rehabilitate them.
More agenda, of course.
Yes, so.
You see, this thing when Oga Peter they talk so. Now truth, just about 1 year in office, Governor Sheriff don't complete different projects, and still they do more. As I dey road they travel the other day, I see and say Governor Sheriff they do rehabilitation for High Expressway, a 3-kilometer road. Now, not be only that one. Recently, when I travel, go see my friend for Warri South.
Nigeria is in a state of quagmire. Can we just have your opinion quickly? Yes, I can hear you. Can we have your opinion?
Hello, sir.
To deal with the issue. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes. So the point is, and there's a lot of work from both the federal government, state government, and the local government to address the extent of poverty going on everywhere. Well, people do say that yes, it's a reform. The president did tell us to be that for every reform you have to go through some pains. But the level of pains people are going through at the moment is not something you can talk about. It's really really high, and there is this saying that this current government has brought so much pain. And if you are online, you will hear a new slogan from the president saying the president is as common. People they start calling it a name. I won't call it here publicly.
Yes.
But the name has to relate to what they call pain. So it's for me as an individual, I would definitely advise the government to look beyond macroeconomics and deal with the microeconomics, the people that are downtrodden. So in Asaba, you might not really see the level of poverty, or in Lagos or in Abuja, but you need to go to the villages. That's where you will see the way how poor people are. People are struggling to eat. People don't have even if they don't have access to education as we speak. There's no even incentive. So if you cannot find food to eat, how can you send your child to school? So these are the ripple effects. The poverty issue has a ripple effect on education, on people's lives, on even the happiness index of Nigerian populace. I will stop there and ask more questions, but the point is this economy is in a bad shape and there's need for urgent attention. All these small interventions will not deal with the issue. We need to deal with the issue from the roots. The local governments need to start taking ownership of poverty levels. The state governments need to take level of poverty levels, and national governments on a broader base is not take care of national level. I'll give you two instances. So if you're a state government and you're just giving out rice, giving out peanuts, it doesn't solve the problem. You can't hand out peanuts and you think that will in any way solve the problem. They are solved. The access to transportation, how much is somebody going from a local market to down to how much they pay the year ago? What's that thing that can make people save money to be able to do other stuff? So a teacher who earns roughly 80,000 spends at least 50,000 naira or 6,000 naira on transportation. How is he or she going to take care of our house rent or the food to eat every month? So transportation is a key element of this poverty index.
All right, Mr. Emeka.
Okay, I'll pause there. You have to put questions for me.
Okay, thank you so much. Now, would you attribute the economic downslide Nigerians are facing right now to the fact that Nigeria is more of a consuming country than a productive country, or would you say there are other factors that has contributed to what Nigerians are facing?
Okay, let me start by saying that this whole issue of what we are facing now is historical. It's not just so it's just culminating. We're not saying the bulk of the issue now. Everything, like the storyline, has started even during the military era. The Obasanjo government did try to alleviate poverty, and we saw the growing middle class coming in. We had oil, and there were other things coming out. The Yar'Adua government, including the Jonathan government, did try a bit. However, we noticed that if oil as a major source of income for Nigeria, has a lot of money to spend, and immediately it is low, then we have less money to spend. What that tells me is a country that's monolithic, meaning that a country depending on just one source of income would always be triggered by the swings of low prices and high prices. Now, like you said, Nigeria is bewildered with the fact that we are a net importer of goods and services. If we become productive in other areas of government and of the economy, in agriculture, in mining, even in services, and export that out of Nigeria to other places, then we can have enough money in the hands of Mama Ikebe, Mama Ichigo, and Mama Uda in different parts of Nigeria and Delta states. Okay. So you're right, we are not a productive country. However, it goes just beyond productivity. It's an historical issue. We are too reliant on oil for our revenue.
Okay.
All right. So quickly moving forward, by way of an addendum to that question, can you just give us a panacea to what you think can take us out of the quagmire?
For every economic solution, there are two levels: the macro level of intervention and the micro level of intervention. The macro level of intervention deals with where the government is looking at fiscal responsibility. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Fiscal responsibility, where tax structure, people can then pay lesser, companies can pay lesser tax so that they have enough money to pay individuals. And governments can create enabling environments to trigger the SME economy. What we currently have at the moment is that there's a continuous or intentional, I don't think it's intentional, to shrink the middle class income in Nigeria. So the only way you can broadly, on a macro level, start a movement where you want to increase that bandwidth, that band of middle class, is to encourage middle enterprise, small and medium scale enterprise. Give them one-digit loan to do business, create grants that encourages young people to start their business, take the economy to another level by ensuring fiscal responsibility. Fiscal responsibility. That means that government itself, by what they spend for themselves. So the idea of buying private jets, they're now spending so much money on different agencies should be cut. One of the reasons why a lot of people do have concerns about this government is the fact that despite the issues that we have in the economy, there seems not to be a form of financial responsibility by this government. Not just only federal government spending money on frivolous expenses, and it's a big concern for fiscal responsibility. Now that's the macro level. For the micro level, we expect state governments to now bring out some initiative that harnesses structural growth, engagement with the little industry that we have. Mr. Odome doing stuff in Asaba, or even the real estate sector, where that could trigger lots of employment in terms of construction. How are we engaging investors in our different states to state governments to engage with state investors, local investors, to see how they can support the economy? I think with this two-pronged approach to delivering immediate return, because sometimes some of these things are long-term, but there are some low-hanging fruits that can be achieved in 2-3 months, and they can bring back sanity into the Nigerian economy.
Okay. A good one there. A good one there. A two-pronged approach towards bringing sanity. Just recently, Mr. President came in from China, and it's expected that with it mitigating.
China, it's fine. I mean, we can't but admire what the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration has done in China. Different contracts being signed, different MOUs being signed. However, these things take time to